Hey collective, hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter. And this particular reading may be a little bit triggering. Also, please, before we get into this, overlook the sound of the fans. It is still very hot, and I also just get hot whenever I'm channeling anyways. So on top of that, anyways, this reading, I want to put a trigger warning because we are going to be looking at some shadows. Now, these shadows could either be your own personal shadows that you're ready to face within yourself, or this is just somebody else's shadows in your energy that is going to help, bring in some clarity on a person that you're dealing with, because this is a collective reading. So that's why I say it could either be yours or someone that you're dealing with. It just whatever energies I happen to tap into in this collective reading. So because this is such a delicate topic, I want to make sure that you are feeling emotionally balanced at the time of this reading. So don't watch this right after some sort of an argument or during a stressful time. Make sure that you're not hungry, or maybe go get you a snack and then come back, or let yourself get grounded and then come back, and drink plenty of water, because I don't know what's going to come up, but I do want to make sure to kind of put that out there for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear out the space for myself and yourself and call upon spirit. Go ahead and envision a healing light full of unconditional love. Unconditional. You are loved no matter what. No matter what. Feel that relief. Breathe that light in. Feel those goosebumps. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, ascended masters, and higher light beings. I call to you now and invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to the collective of souls that find their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe and loved. I thank you for honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages from the divine that only come from a place of love, that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none. With peace, love, light, and gratitude, so it is. Namaste. I took one of my nails off and keep forgetting to go put it back on. And also, I'm going to be putting the winner in the comments because I'm afraid that I'm going to say the name all wrong. So you guys, once I get this uploaded, I'm going to go to the comments and then pin the winner of the free 15-minute reading and giveaway there. If you watch this video before I've had a chance to upload it or post in the comments, just wait a few minutes and come back and check the comments. Okay, thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, and higher light beings. Please come here, guide this reading, and show me clearly what I need to see for the collective of souls that find their way here. What messages are they ready to face at this time? What shadows are they ready to face at this time, Spirit, either within themselves or with regards to a person and their energy? Thank you, Spirit. Show me clearly. Whoa, okay. First card out is gossip. You also, too, may be dealing with a bit of paranoia. Worried about what people are going to say about you. That's not going to be for everyone. But you also may find that you are gossiping, and this may not feel like, for some of you, it may not feel like a big deal. It could just be like some like a casual thing, and it's like whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. So it's like engaging in casual or just unconstrained conversation, like or even like reports about other people. And it says typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. And even if they are confirmed as being true, it's still like talking about, this person's got going on or that person's got going on. And so you may find that you tend to get dragged into that gossip mill, whether you want to or not. And it says gossiping is something that comes very naturally to us, and it's an important part of conversation, information sharing, and even relationship building. You could also, some of you, I do feel like you have like you may gossip about your relationship to your friends and family member. And I know that sometimes like we have good friends and we talk to about our relationships and we feel like we need that venting, and that's fine. I feel like venting is okay as long as you tell your partner, hey, I do want to know if it's okay with you that I speak to such and such about what's going on in our relationship, because I need someone to vent to. Because otherwise, and it may seem harmless, but it can actually be damaging at times, So even something that you may feel is harmless can actually hinder sometimes. You could even be like dealing with someone who's always gossiping, who's always coming to you, trying to gossip and tell you about what's going on with this person or that person, or, some of you even have a spouse that's constantly coming to you and gossiping about everything, like telling you all the tea. And it's like this like gossiping, it could actually turn into like judging or like judging others. I'm hearing someone say, you didn't hear this from me, but, and it says engaging in temporary gossip, in judging others and knowing something that others don't. It can feel empowering sometimes. If you feel like you're drowning in negative energy, talk about the positive things you know about the person being gossiped about. If it makes you feel uncomfortable speaking ill of them, try your best to avoid it and realize maybe the circle of friends isn't your cup of tea at all. So if you do have friends that are coming in and gossiping and talking poorly about this person or that person, then maybe you want to like rethink your friend group. I also, Spirit just showed me the Ten of Swords in my mind's eye, and then I literally heard Ten of Swords at the same time. Some of you, I feel like you have other people that are actually gossiping about you behind your back. And I got this paranoid card on the bottom of the deck. So you may already be and it's not paranoia that I'm getting, but it's like you may already have a feeling that people are gossiping or talking about you behind your back. Like I feel like you're suspicious of others. And these people that are gossiping behind your back, it is because they're threatened by you and they want to like pull in haters. Like they're trying to recruit haters against you because they are so threatened by you. They're threatened by your success. And so like they want to like ruin your reputation. somebody wants to like ruin your reputation. So we do have hot-headed. So you could actually be dealing with like some unresolved anger issues, or you're dealing with someone who's a bit hot-headed, who has a bad temper, some unresolved anger issues. I'm seeing someone getting mad, and instead of like trying to talk things out, they just start yelling. They get mad. There's like, I'm seeing like some sort of explosive explosive temper or explosive emotional outburst. And it could be because maybe you grew up, like maybe you had a parent who was a bit hot-headed or irrational. So maybe you grew up watching someone close to you use anger as a way of communicating, as a way of coping with life. You know, if something set them off, they just immediately lash out and get mad. This could even be something that maybe you've worked on overcoming, because Spirit's showing me past. So either this is like you're currently dealing with this, and this is something that you have grown up, it's just something that you've always seen, or this is something that you used to deal with, but like you don't deal with that. It's like you've seen that growing up, but like you kind of moved away from it. But regardless, like I'm seeing someone becoming very reactive, overreactive, reactive, immediately becoming reactive and defensive. And it's like getting triggered and then just going off, getting pissed and going off. What else, Spirit, are we collecting? You may also like be like, you may be this person who has some unresolved anger issues, and like if little things start to happen, it just kind of sets you off and you just explode. And again, like take it how it resonates and flip the roles if you have to. So the next card we have is nervous. And okay, so this is, do you avoid social settings due to fear of failing to do the acceptable? So you may, some of you may be also like chain smokers. You may smoke a lot when you're around people. You could have some social anxieties. And it says, and I literally got this in one of the readings not too long ago, I think it was yesterday, and it says here, you find yourself overthinking and obsessing over what you said. I literally got this the other day, over what you said, did not, should have said, or what you should say. You feel you have done something wrong when people disrespect you. You also, like, after you like leave, like, after you've talked to people, or after you've been in a group setting, you may like overthink, like I said, overthink everything that you said. And maybe think, oh damn, I should have said this, or I should have said that, or why didn't I say this, or why the hell did I say that? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Like that type of energy, and so like this is really like obsessive type thinking about social interactions. And this took shape through years of being like, maybe being corrected or chastised for thinking differently, or like, maybe something happened like in your peer group where you got embarrassed as a young child, and so you don't want to feel that embarrassment anymore. So now you're constantly like second guessing yourself when you go out in public, because that triggered something in your mind as a small child when you did get embarrassed. And so now you can become, you have that social anxiety because you don't want to feel that embarrassment again. You're terrified of embarrassing yourself or what people will think, whether or not you're socially acceptable. So first step though is by you accepting yourself. And so like once you accept yourself and you're okay with the things you say and what you do, then you're no longer going to worry so much about what other people are saying. Others of you, you could be dealing with someone who's like this. Okay, you could be dealing with someone who's constantly like this. Also, too, we've got seeks advice. So I understand because, like, my very best friend, I go to her all the time and like, should I have said this? Should I have said that? So like you may have someone like that in your life where like you're constantly seeking advice on like, should I have said that? Or how do you think I should say this? How do you think I should do this? How do you think I should say this? So like I do feel like a lot of you are like that as well that are watching. And you may have someone that comes to you like that and seeks your advice constantly on what they should say or what they should do, or like, should I wear this to this or should I wear that? Like seeking this person's advice about like public or social interactions. And so like you may also like constantly like second guess your decisions as well, or like feel guilty after you make a decision. And so like you're constantly like nervous about like a decision that you've made, feeling guilty about a decision that you've made, and like overthinking it and feeling guilt, just feeling this sense of shame or guilt or embarrassment over decisions that you've already made, constantly like second guessing that. And so you may constantly like change your mind about doing things based on like someone else's perspective. You have trouble trusting yourself because you fear that you're going to make that wrong choice, because there's a lack of confidence in your own ability to do what's best for you and setting up boundaries. So like you tend to really think from a lack mindset. It's like you're overly focused on your perceived shortcomings, and like maybe you've made mistakes in the past regarding decisions that you've made, and so now you're fearful of repeating mistakes or making another mistake. So now in the future, when you make a decision, resist that urge to like tell someone else about your decision and why you made that decision. Resist the urge to really ask someone else for their advice, and be confident in what you've said and the decisions that you've made, even if it's like regarding like what to wear or how to decorate your home, or what car you should buy, or what piece of clothing you should buy, or like whatever it is. Like, don't ask someone else for their opinion or for their advice. You just do it, make the decision, stick with it, and be confident in your choice or decision. Okay. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce this word, but basically it says, does the misfortune of others make you feel better about yourself? So you may, this is something, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is something that I actually myself had to overcome, because I was at some point in my life, and this was a long time ago, I had to work really hard to realize that other people's successes did not mean my failures. Okay, so some of you may be struggling with that. You know, like you may be feeling that and like kind of wearing a fake smile when someone, or like, you know, wearing a fake face, you know, and it's like when, you know, acting sad about somebody's misfortune, but really you could be happy about it because it makes you feel a little better about yourself. So, and it's like maybe it's, and it's not that you actually get pleasure in their failure, but in some way it just makes you feel better about your situation. So like you feel like maybe it kind of gives you the upper hand in some way, or it creates like this self-satisfaction within you in some way, because you're comparing yourself to that person or to others, and so you feel like if they succeed, then that means that you're not winning. So really realizing that we all have our own journey, we all have our own path. This is not a competition, and the only person that you're in competition with is yourself. And so really knowing that if someone else fails, it has nothing to do with your success. If someone else succeeds, it has nothing to do with your failure at all. At all. If anything, it could just make you feel gross, because I know when I faced that about myself, it made me feel gross. Like it was a very difficult when I actually took that mask off about myself, and it's not something that's going to happen overnight for you. You know, that ego is going to rear its ugly head. So it is going to be something that you're going to have to, I mean, you know, overcoming shadows is not easy. It is the most difficult thing that I feel like you're going to go through on your spiritual journey. But it's so worth it because it frees you up. It gives you so much unconditional love in your heart for people. And even more difficult to kind of put that out there and let other people see those shadows within yourself. It's very difficult, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it, I tell you. So it's like you may become fixated on their failures, and maybe even begin to like criticize and critique their every move, you know, because somewhere inside of you, you may feel like secretly feel like a failure, you know. Others of you, this is someone else that is secretly wanting you to fail. They're secretly wanting you to have misfortune so that they can feel better about themselves. Because there is a fear of inadequacy. Because they feel like if other people are winning and they're not winning, it means that they're feeling inadequate. So one of the things... oh my gosh, the power just went out. We're having a bad storm here where I'm at, and the power just went out, but it's back on. Only my light did. I think my light bulb blew. Let me cut this. Okay, there we go. We're getting a really bad storm, so I'm gonna make this short. Go ahead and hop off here. And I don't know where I was at, but I feel like somebody does not want this message heard. Spirit, can we get one message here for advice, please? Divine, thank you. We have 6 of water. So the 6 of water, which is the 6 of cups, this is like inner child. So look, Spirit really wants you to like maybe do some therapy. This is getting to the root of the problem. This is like the High Priestess, subconscious. There's something here really needing to get to the root of the problem within your subconscious, okay? And doing like some inner child healing, because that is what is, because this is regarding, you know, it says here, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. But you see, look, they're in all of this water. Water represents emotions, and look, there's something here deep within your subconscious, because the water also represents the subconscious. And you see here, look, this person's deep, this mermaid's deep down in the water. So there's something here deep within your subconscious. And look, there's a shark right there. So there's a shark deep within your subconscious that's swimming around, okay? And it's like really time to like go down and do some deep diving with regards to childhood wounding and healing, to really explore why you're feeling the way that you're feeling and why these shadows are here. And if this is regarding someone else, then this is you know, really helping them get to the root of the problem. Hold on just a second, because I actually wrote something down here. You know, simplify your fat practice and things will flow with more ease and alignment. Looking into practice that your ancestors worked on. I just, so no, I really feel like you're just, I feel like you just, this is all about like, again, just kind of looking to the past for guidance and lessons that you've kind of learned in the past. And if this is regarding another person, this could be like Spirit just kind of telling you to look to your past and getting guidance and the lessons that you've already learned in the past to really help you with this current situation with someone, if this is regarding others. So yeah. But anyways, this is what I have for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get off here because it is storming pretty badly out there. You guys, please send me some healing, loving energy. Hopefully I can get this uploaded because of the Wi-Fi. And if by some chance I'm not able to get to announce the winner because of the power or whatever, I will put it in the comments as soon as possible. I promise. So please come back and check the comments. Also check the community section of this channel. And the Divine in Me bows to the Divine in You. Namaste.